Okay, everybody, we're going to do one more video on clandestine, CIA, the secret team. And I just really find this to be quite an interesting part 3, like World War III, but we're actually in World War IV. The CIA, how it is organized. I need to hire an organizer. Does anyone know of an organizer? Who said that? Well, that would be Monavand. And then she hired a chef, and then they did a seance, and then they posted it on the internet, where they then showed how sick and twisted they all are, with John Lemon standing in the back, with all their faces with big smiles on them, as if they just all had a big ORGY. Nasty. Ugh. It's kind of like watching Justin Bieber romanticize a dude while his so-called wife is standing there. The Dulles era begins. If I told you that Justin Bieber was pretentious when he's actually unpretentious, is that communism? It's the belief system attached to it in the actions and the multidimensional of weaving in and out of what you're willing to do to prove that he's pretentious, but he's unpretentious. And then you gossip and tell stories, and then there's an energy that gets brought up from the devil that creates communism. So Justin, are you pretentious? I don't know. It looks like you've been pretty abused by the system. He's definitely an agent, though. I just don't know what kind of agent he is. So all of you women that worshipped him ruined a good, like, he could have been a really good man. And all those women really did a number on him. It's really gross. He acts like a little woman man or something. And it's all Hailey. That's what Hailey Bieber wants. You know that baby around her stomach wasn't a real kid, right? She hired a surrogate. She pretended. And you all fell for it. A woman who gets pregnant swells, water swells, their faces swell, they don't have skinny legs, they cry, they have hormonal issues, and it's actually, you know what, if you take a look at Addie McCracken right now, you can see the hormones are like kicking in. And that's truth in the form of communism. Understand what I just said, and you'll know that Hailey Bieber was not pregnant. You all are mentally fucking ill is all I can fucking say. Okay. It's worse, I would assume. The personnel, the chameleon game. DDS. CIA. I really want to remember who they moved from one part of the country to the other part, but I don't think he ever really says why they did it, or he says it so communistically that I didn't catch it the first time. And then here is Hugh Hefner. There is also a massive army post that has been closed many times. No news is ever published to show that it has been opened, but there is always a fanfare when it is closed. This huge forested reservation is one of the best hunting preserves in the Washington vicinity, and it is frequented by noble parties of ranking military and other high government officials who travel to their shooting sites on an old army railroad in quaint old cars and real luxury attained by a few short of Hugh Hefner and the Onassis set. So that's a Democrat. So where's that at, and can we get some information on that? It's probably where some of our trafficked kids have gone. Because honestly, I do believe Newsom is aware of this, and he's too afraid. You see, some of these politicians are too afraid to stop these people. That's the problem. Some of our military are too afraid to combat this because they're evil as shit. Newsom is a weak man. He wants Hollywood. He doesn't actually want to do the work that it takes to close a border. Understand that, and you'll understand the Democratic Party, and you'll know the difference between someone like Donald Trump and a weak-ass woman like Hillary Clinton. Actually, that's a bad comparison. I would say a weak-ass man like Biden. A woman like Kamala and Hillary Clinton would literally kill Benghazi soldiers and not have a feeling about it. That's why you don't want to vote for Kamala Harris. Do you understand? But some people won't care because they're too busy fighting for their democracy of allowing my child named Phoenix in London to be abused on a daily basis because you like watching him get abused. That's sick. That's communism, and you're the communist. You just don't really know you're a communist, and you can't register in your brain that it's child abuse. Because you're too busy worried about her trying to make a duet video with you. You're worried about her making a duet with you. You're worried about her and making her look cool so that she'll make you feel good about yourself, although she's the one telling you that you're a horrible person. Sorry, bitch, you're a fucking horrible person. That's called mirror work. I'm mirroring what she just told me. They do that to you, all of you, all the time. I'm a victim. You said that. She didn't say that. The point where we're at in society at this point is you don't have emotion inside you. So when they're on stage talking about their traumas and their troubles, it's all made up in a script. And then they go, oh, well. Now, a logical person would say, damn, that's some hard-ass shit that you went through. But a communist will try to take that emotion that you're giving them and energy vampire you. And they'll use it against you. And then they'll exploit it, and then they'll make money off of it. They'll write a book about it. And then they'll do a song about it, and they'll dedicate it to you. And then you'll be like, oh, she made a song about me. Did you know Taylor Swift put my name in a song? And she thought I was going to be like, wow. And I was like, oh, hell no, bitch. But your reaction would be, wow, cool. Understand that, and you'll understand communism and how they get you. She don't get you. She copies you. She uses your shit. She ain't lived no fucking life. Everything's been handed to her. See, people like that don't understand that being told no is actually the gift of life. So that we all have life, not just Taylor Swift. So then she finagled and figured out ways to create communism as a way of living and fueling this weird fart energy of like really dark, bad it's really bad. I don't even want to go there with her. She's disgusting. The web of the world, like the World Wide Web. The web of the world, and then it became the World Wide Web. Catching you. The web of the world, and then it became the World Wide Web. The World Wide Web and the worldwide communication networks, even outer space networks. Have we witnessed the man stepping onto the moon? That might be communism. If everyone's willing to believe that someone's actually been there, then it becomes a form of history. Although you'll never be able to really know unless someone admits it. But that's called communism. And that is called out of integrity. And that's based off competition. So would you consider that Mona Van is the man who didn't go to the moon, and she's competing with me, who actually has the communication skills? And how does that doing for your integrity levels? How was that television show where she attended, where she used a script? And that's the problem with this shit. But you don't care because you're too worried about your career than you are about doing any actual work to assist us. Debugging?